Hello YouTube. I don't know how well you can see this, but there we go. That's a good shot of it. My new tire, the Shinko 244, has been rubbing on my battery packs. Right there, it's actually pretty deep. I mean, not dangerously deep, but deep enough. So what I'm doing is stacking 2 washers over each battery hole using a little Gorilla Glue there, toothpick to put them on, number 10 washers, so I don't have to fiddle with them while I'm trying to screw them all back together. And I figured, while I have it all apart, I'm going to put my handle on, my front handle finally. But I'm not going to film the whole process. That's basically the gist of what I'm going to do. I'm doing all 4 battery packs. If one of them's actually damaged, then, well, I'll take another shot of that. But just taking my time, make sure I don't get glue in the threads. And what I am doing is, after I get them stacked in there, I'm taking one of the bolts, just one, in case I got to rip, in case I get too much glue on it. I only have to clean one, and I screw it in to clean up the top edge of the threads, or at least mat with little glue that did go through into the threads. It'll be a little tight going in. That just means they'll back out less. I am gonna Loctite everything as I put it back together. Anyway, I'll keep you updated on the progress. Alrighty, the first pack has been shimmed successfully. I haven't taken the bolts home yet. I don't do that on each side until I have the other side done. So I sock all 8 of them down at the same time, just because they are part of the support of the wheel. And I put Loctite on the bottom too, but I didn't put any Loctite on the top 2 yet, because after I'm done with this side and I flip it over to do the other side, I need to get these screws out again to put the handle back in. And I'll Loctite those screws when I put those on. I also did a little bit of thinking ahead. The other 12 double stacks that I need for the other 3 packs are already glued together. Less chance of the first, when I did these, I glued one down, then glued another one to that one. I figured doing it this way would be a lot easier, and this way they're all pre-done. Less chance of glue getting into the threads. No, the back battery there is not bad at all. I mean, you can see wear marks, but they're not deep. And really, I only have to shim the top because neither bottom pack on the bottom were rubbing. But I don't like having them at an angle. I'd rather have them both at the same height coming off the wheel. I don't know, maybe it's just me. And to do this bottom hole here, I had to loosen these up and kind of wiggle that up out of the way so I can get the washer to fit in that hole. But I wanted to make sure I fitted one in there to make sure it would fit before gluing it down. But I'll just tighten those back up once the washers are in there. But so far, pretty good. I gotta clean these battery packs too. Well, she's all put back together. Well, mostly. I gotta throw my bearing and pads back on and give it a good old test ride, see if it's still rubbing. Looks like I got visible clearance. The little hairs that are still left there are touching a little bit, but I can deal with that. So I want the plastic to get chewed up from the tire, especially with I'm going to be doing some racing here next weekend, or trying to do some racing next weekend. Keep an eye out for that video. I'm not sure if I want to put my old chunky pads back on, or the Grizzly clones that I got. Probably the Grizzly clones, and I'll put them onto my shoes instead of my boots, because I ride with the shoes more. Anyway, I hope this little fix helps you if you swap out the tire on your Master, especially with the Shinko 244. Some of them rub, some of them don't. I've seen both cases on YouTube. I think Wilson there, he didn't get any rubbing on his. But I did. It was just a little bit. And then when I came off of curbs and stuff, that's where that little big dip was, is because it was really digging into the tire. Anyway, I'm going to finish putting this back together and take it out for a quick test ride before bed. See y'all later.